Now we're cutting across to visuals that we are getting from Udupi, where the hijab row essentially had broken out. Now the Karnataka hijab petitioner, Resham and Alia, who of course are two students who had petitioned against the hijab ban in Karnataka, to the court, have now reached the examination center. Now they had requested the college staff to allow them to wear their hijab while taking the examination. However, we understand that the college refused as per guidelines of the court, and they are still arguing. Let's go across to Sagay Raj, who's reporting on this. Sagay, give us more details of what's happening.
See, out of 6 petitioners who have approached Karnataka High Court on hijab ban, 4 of them are doing their 12th grade, that is second PUC in Karnataka. And out of 4, 2 of them, Resham and Alia, had approached examination center and requested principal to allow them to write examination wearing hijab. And there was an argument with the principal as well, where the students has requested them, stating that they should be given their fundamental right to write exam with hijab. But the principal as well as the supervisor of that examination center refused to give any kind of exemption to those students. They also showed the Karnataka High Court order and government order on the same, where they have to follow the ground rule of wearing uniform and write their examination. As we speak now, the students have left the examination center and they refuse to write exams without hijab. Remember, out of 6 students, 4 of them are from second PUC, 2 of them are from first PUC. Only 2 students came there requesting them to allow the examination. The other students, I would say 2 more students, did not even collect the hall ticket. Back to studio.
Now, what's the kind of reaction that we are seeing to this from college authorities? Because the point is that the High Court did say that schools and colleges are allowed to have their uniforms. Then what was the sense of these students trying to make an entry in the hijab? Because they did know at that point that it's not going to be allowed.
Absolutely. Probably they are trying to get political mileage or media mileage on the kind of protests these students are doing ever since they protested against this hijab. Because Primary Education Minister B.C. Nagesh had clearly said that they will not give any kind of exemption to these students to write examination with hijab, because everybody have to follow the ground rule of government as well as primary education department, and they should also follow Karnataka High Court verdict, which says that they have to uphold government order of following uniform. So it was a clear message. And remember, the students had also tweeted requesting Karnataka Chief Minister to allow them to write exams with hijab, but there was no response from the government. And Primary Education Minister has clearly said that they will be following the ground rule and the regulation which has been issued by Karnataka High Court, where students have to write examination with hijab. Sorry, without hijab.